What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another Fridge Financials video. In today's video, we're breaking down the news that dropped that Kanye West has launched a meme coin, and it hit a $3 billion market cap before crashing. So we're going to go into it a little bit, talk about what he says to be, and look at some other alternate cryptos that kind of, I think, do the same thing, but actually have a lot more value to it. So if you're excited for today's video, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, turn on those notifications for all future uploads. So Kanye West tweeted that there's a new economy built on chain, and he has launched this meme coin. The artist formerly known as Kanye West is getting into the cryptocurrency game. I'll zoom in here a little bit so we can get the better visuals here. Across a series of posts on X, formerly Twitter, at what point could we just stop saying this and just say on X and not say formerly Twitter? Because I think we all know at this point what X is. He announced that he has a meme coin on the Solana blockchain. Solana is the powerhouse of meme tokens across the board. Anything from like Shiba Inu to Pepe to now Yeezy. So in case everybody's ever wondering what Solana is, Solana blockchain has a lot more of those meme tokens, and those kind of, pump and dump schemes are more likely to be found on the Solana blockchain instead. The Yeezy crypto token, YZY, great pick, unceremoniously launched on Wednesday, August 20th, with Yee offering his followers a link to get involved. Yeezy money is here, he wrote, a new economy built on chain. And there's I'm guessing, the code for it and everything. That was, again, on August 20th from Earth. 2.4 million views. And the fact that 15,000 people liked it, to me, again, like Kanye West, I mean, as we know him from, is kind of like almost on the decline over recent years, I feel, relatively speaking. Right away, I wouldn't have to even look into this and just know that this just seems like it's a coin that won't do well, in just my opinion, but that's just me. But in the follow-up post, he shared a video of him announcing the venture. The official Yeezy token just dropped, he said with a straight face. The website adds, YZY money is a concept to put you in control, free from centralized authority. Well, yeah, that's what the point of cryptos are, is decentralized network. So, I mean, you're just kind of just stating the obvious to what crypto is made for. And the design behind it is to be decentralized. That's the point of it. But anyways, there's his face, I guess, of him posting it. I have no idea. According to data on CoinGecko, the coin launched with a value of $2 per coin before promptly crashing to a sustaining roughly $1 per token, a 50% drop in a matter of who knows. As a report by CoinDesk, the crypto meme coin experienced a 6,800% surge, hitting $3 billion in market cap before its sudden crash. Insiders said that Yee has 70% of the supply, 10% for liquidity, and 20% is for sale. But before the coin launch, he allegedly asked for 80% supply. It's almost like you are setting up for a pump and dump scheme on coins like this. Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, maybe his money's down. I have no idea. But now he's doing cryptos and meme tokens and everything else to pump and dump it. Okay, sure. Let's keep it going. Why the heck not? The Yeezy Money website also details another venture for Yee entitled Yee Pay. Tired of saying Yee, I'm not going to lie to you. Yee Pay is a crypto payment process that enables merchants to accept both credit card and crypto payments at fees lower than typical 3.5% by traditional platforms. My interpretations are referring to credit cards. Usually have that built-in transaction fee usually. Merchants can seamlessly integrate Yee Pay into their website or app, offering customers a simple and fast checkout experience. All right. Additionally, Yee is set to launch a debit card entitled YZY Card, for which potential customers can put themselves on a wait list. Oh, wow. It operates as a non-custodial card, enabling direct use of crypto without manual fiat conversion or reliance on a middleman. There is also a Q&A that stresses that the YZY coin, Yee Pay, and YZY Card are separate entities. Okay. And here's the thing, right? So we take a look at the coin here. So here's the coin. You get a little market pump here at the whenever it was public, I guess, which was on August 20th. So you see a nice little pump it has there. And then afterwards, it just kind of sells off. And now it's trading at 70 cents about per coin. This almost seems like a straight up rug pull to me. I don't know. But then here's where things are always really interesting. Kanye West said meme coins prey on fans, then he launches his own. So he was quoted as saying that meme coins prey on fans. And yet, here we go, he's launching one himself. Or he launched one himself, I guess. A new cryptocurrency promoted by Kanye West's X account soared in value, then crashed, inflicting loss on the majority of investors. So Kanye West appears to have launched his own cryptocurrency. In February, West rejected the idea that he might launch a crypto coin. I'm not doing a coin, he wrote, in a since-deleted post on X. See, they didn't write formerly Twitter, so everybody just knows. Coins prey on the fans with hype. He seems to have changed his mind. That is correct. On Wednesday morning, West's X account announced the YZY coin in 2 posts. As we know, we kind of went over it with the videos and everything else. Some X users actually speculated that it was AI generated. Oh man, could you imagine the idea behind that? As traders piled in, the coin paper value surged to $3 billion, then plummeted by 2/3 in the span of 3 hours as early investors cashed out. Most likely, probably part of that was Kanye West, who has 70% of the holdings of his crypto coin here. Since the start of trading, investors have placed more than $740 million worth of trades. The majority of traders have recorded losses, collectively losing more than $20 million, says the blockchain analytics company Nansen. Winner of more than 20 Grammy Awards, West has become increasingly unmoored and erratic in his behavior in the recent years. Most infamously, West made a series of anti-Semitic remarks in 2022 that drew widespread condemnation and led Adidas to abandon a lucrative partnership with his design label. Yep, I don't know about you guys. I remember that back in 2022, and they cut him out, and they're like, nope, absolutely not. And then... Again, that's a lot of money he's losing. It's a big lifetime partnership with Adidas. Nope. It would have been lifetime, probably. In May, he released a music video entitled Hail Hitler. Okay. Yep, amazing. The YZY coin is supposedly part of a grander constellation of products called YZY Money, which also purports to include a crypto payment service and debit card. You could just get the credit card from Coinbase if you want to earn crypto, or also from Gemini if you want to do a credit card, not a debit card here. Or you can just get a debit card from your local bank. Simple as that. So, things to think about. YZY Money is a concept to put you in control, free from centralized authority. The website claims, again, as we know, crypto is all about decentralized markets, and that's what the point. Okay, yeah. According to the website, 20% of the YZY supply has been released, 10% has been pooled on exchanges to allow for smooth trading, while the remaining 70% is held by Yeezy Investments LLC. This just sounds like, what do you call it, like a shell company? It just sounds like it. Yeezy Investments LLC. I don't know, it just does. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I have no idea, but just the company cannot gain access to those coins for at least 3 months. A common practice meant to prevent issuers from dumping their holdings and sinking the price of the coin. So that is good, at least, so now we could say that, Kanye hasn't sold it yet because obviously he has 70% tied up right now. So I retracted my former statement saying that he was part of the selling because clearly he cannot sell for at least 3 months. It is unclear who controls Yeezy Investments, which is registered in Delaware and therefore not required to disclose its ownership structure. Interesting. Yeezy Investments operates in the YZY Money website under a license granted by Oxpaha Incorporated, a company through which West manages his intellectual property. The terms and conditions state. Typically, rookie crypto traders are warned away from coins whose supply is concentrated in the hands of a small number of parties for fear they might sell off their holdings in mass, driving the price down of a coin. That is 100% correct. We've seen a lot of pump and dump coins recently. Trump was one of them. There's the Trump coin that came out, and that one was like pumped and dumped. We can take a look at that one a little bit later on as well. I think Haley Welsh, the Hawk girl, also had a crypto coin that sold off and had a pump and dump scheme there as well. So crypto, the main ones you look at for crypto for trading would be like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, those are the ones that you can really trade with because they have a lot more value to them compared to these meme ones like Pepe, even like Doge, the Kanye West coin, all those kind of ones there. You have to consider longer down to the line. Let's say all tokens unlock in 2 years. You might not want to be in a token at that point. You could fairly assume they would be a sell-off. Yes, because again, if you have 70% of them, the minute you're able to close it at any point in the day, they could just withdraw all 70% they own, and that just drops the price. So we obviously don't want that, but that is a possibility to happen when you have so much holdings on this one company with one party or a couple small parties here. Patterns in the trade activity in the minutes after the YZY coin launch announcement have led to further questions about the integrity of the launch. And again, this is going off of the article that was started off by saying, I do not want to do meme tokens because they are taking advantage of fans. And what is this guy doing? The same thing. Allegedly, is what it sounds like. Within a minute of the X announcement, 8 traders each purchased more than $90,000 worth of YZY, then almost immediately began to cash out. One of those traders who had invested $500,000 walked away less than 10 minutes later with more than $1.77 million. I mean, good for that guy, I guess. They have been quite profitable and excited. They have been quite profitable and exited fully already, alleges Sonegard. It seems to insinuate there may have been some, let's say, potential information leak. And maybe someone part of Kanye's party, who knows, right? But, it's all good, though. It's, he lost his purchase with Adidas in 2022. I bet money's probably starting to fall out a little bit. Who knows here, right? In trading any new asset, an early warning would put any trader at an immense advantage, allowing them to buy in earlier at a lower price than almost everyone else. They could pump and dump and everything else. Until recently, celebrities had largely retreated from crypto. Under the Biden administration, regulators charged various famous people, including Kim Kardashian, Lindsay Lohan, and Neo, with violating the Securities Act by unlawfully or illegally touting crypto products. Basically saying that they got paid to advertise and to promote cryptos that had no actual value, to then get pump and dump and rug pulled, all that kind of jazz there. Each was settled with the SEC, but did not admit to wrongdoing. Of course, they did not, but we all know it's wrongdoing, and they all know that. But when U.S. President Donald Trump launched his own Trump meme coin in January, a few days before his inauguration, he established a playbook that any celebrity might imagine they could follow with impunity. The YZY debut mirrors the Trump launch in a number of ways. Both were announced suddenly on social media, leading to confusion about their legitimacy. The majority of each is controlled by the issuing parties, which have earned millions of dollars in trading fees. It's like the new golden rule for tokens from famous people. Because again, these people have such a huge following. Even if, again, he had over 1 million people, just views. Even if you can get 100,000 people to buy into it, you're still getting money from the trading fees because you're the ones who own the tokens, right? Like YZY, Trump's coin was also traded in large volumes in the seconds after its unveiling, feeding concerns that insiders have been tipped off and ultimately culminated in losses among regular people who bought the hype. Yeah, amazing stuff there. So again, there's the Yeezy token now, again, down 73% in the last 7 days. Absolutely amazing. Again, this is actually the predictions from CoinMarketCap. It's actually pretty interesting. The deep dive into it. Again, they talk about the holdings they have here, with the 70% here, which is really, really good to know. Obviously, as we know, they have a mixed. They talk about the mixed impact they have about their system, what they're doing. So again, their proposed ecosystem includes YE-Pay, low fee payments from crypto. Successful product launches might stabilize prices by attracting non-speculative investors. However, vague plans mirror failed celebrity coins like Jenner, which fell 88% after peaking here. This right here is actually probably the best part. Kanye's influence versus regulatory risks. YZY's 1,000% coin launch surge relied entirely on Kanye's X promotion. However, his history of erratic behavior and past anti-Semitic remarks, which lost him banking partners, poses regulatory and reputational risks. The SEC has warned celebrity tokens may be unregistered securities, according to Forbes. What that means: positive developments, high-profile partnerships could reignite speculative rallies. Conversely, legal scrutiny or Kanye distancing himself, as he did in 2025 in February, might trigger panic selling. Yeah. Coins you could probably get into that's probably better. Again, he's looking at having a not centralized way of doing payments. XRP does the same thing. Okay, we have stable coins like Tether does the same thing. We have the USDC stablecoin, which again is the same thing. It's payment cryptos. It mirrors a dollar 1-to-1. You have Cardano, which I don't think it does as much, but you have Stellar Lumens, which is good for the retailers. XRP is more for institutions, but there's other cryptos that are out there. What's the other one that came out that was really good? Hang on, let me look through the list here. Hedera. Hedera is another one that also did the same thing about it as well, which in turn focused on using cryptos for payments. And again, the idea behind using crypto for payments with lower transactions instead of wiring money, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. But he's going up against big players. XRP, Tether, USDC, which is a stablecoin, and they have so much money there. There's $67 billion there. Tether has $160 billion. XRP, $180 billion worth. You have even, Stellar Lumens, $12 billion. You have Hedera with $10 billion. Like, there's all these different, cryptos that have this kind of functionality of using it for payment processing and having lower transaction fees and this and that and everything else. So yeah, not very good. What is the Trump coin looking like right now? Since we talked about it here, look at that official Trump, $8. And as you can see, look at this pump and dump in January. Woo! Oh, it was up at $45 a share, and ever since then, it has come down quite substantially, down to $9. Absolutely unbelievable. So that is it. Kanye West launches his own crypto meme coin, but it seems that it's already had the hype die down. So please be mindful again of this. And again, if you made this far in the video, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications as per usual. I do hope you're making money in the market. Hopefully it's not through trying to buy pump and dump coins like this. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video.